Hi Stampers, this is Dawn and today we're going to make the double gatefold card. This is the one we're going to make today. Look at it, it's so cute. So this is the front and then you open it up like that. Isn't that adorable? So we're going to make this one today, but then I also made this one. I'm going to show you this one with the same designer paper. Just changed the color up with the lovely lipstick. This one we're using the Memento ink and the black. And then also we made this in the glitter pit yesterday. I thought it was a really cute ensemble using the Broadway Bound designer paper. And this holds 2 Hershey chocolate candy bars. So if you want the link to that video, that's posted right below this video. You can check that out over on my blog. And I'll show you how we made that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started making this birthday card. Okay, so I'm going to be using the Broadway Bound designer paper, and this is double-sided, and we're going to cut and score this together. And I'm also using a piece of basic black. This is cut at 3 3/4 by 5 1/4, and then a piece of Whisper White, which is cut at 3 1/2 by 5. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab our Stampin' trimmer. So on this designer paper, you can tell that we got the gold and black side, and then this side has balloons. So I want to cut the birthday card so the balloons are facing up like this. Okay, so you want to pay particular notice if you have a directional piece of designer paper on how to cut it. So we're going to cut it with it going horizontal like this. So you're going to cut this at 5 1/2 by 12. Okay, so this is the piece we're going to use. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and score. Let me grab my bone folder, bring this down. Okay, so we're going to score this at 2 inches. 4, 8, and 10. Okay, so now we're going to take a pencil and we're going to make a little pencil line at 1 1/2 at the top and also at the bottom. Okay, and then we're going to take our pencil line right here and we're going to cut at a diagonal up to this. So this was the 2 and the 4, and then we have the 8 and the 10. So we're going to cut it at diagonal from the pencil line to the 4-inch score line. And you want to pay particular notice where you're cutting also for the balloons if you want them to be going upright. Okay, so you're going to also keep this piece, and we're going to go ahead and turn it. Now we're going to cut from the 8-inch score line down to the pencil line again on this end at a diagonal, and then keep this piece. Okay, so now your card should look like this. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and do some stamping before we put this card together. Okay, so we're using the Broadway Birthday stamp set. We're using a bunch of images in this stamp set. And then we're also using the Stitch Seasons framelits. We're going to cut out this larger framelit right here with the gold foil sheet. And then we're going to cut the smaller one out with the Whisper White once we get done stamping. Okay, so let's grab some Whisper White. And we're going to use the Memento ink. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp the solid word wish first in the black. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and stamp It's Your Birthday. We're going to stamp that right below the wish. And then we're going to stamp Make A right above the wish. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and punch this out with the smaller framelit. This fits in here perfectly. All right, so then we're going to go ahead and stamp the inside of the card. So let me grab that. So for this one, we're going to stamp Hooray on the inside. And we're going to stamp Let's Celebrate You. Okay. All right, now we're going to do some embossing. So let's grab our Versamark. Let's grab both of our pieces again. Now in this stamp set, you're going to have these little polka dots that go inside each of the words. So this one is for the wish and this one is for the hooray. So we're going to take our Versamark, and don't mind my Versamark. I must have cleaned a stamp set when I was using it because it's really pink now, but it still works fine. So we're going to take our Embossing Buddy. I'm going to go across the word. Do both of them. And I'm going to stamp wish first. So we're just going to ink this up with the Versamark. And I'm going to attempt to stamp this right without putting my head in the camera. Let me pull this closer to me. Sorry. I have to see where I'm stamping. Okay, so that's not going to show up too good on camera because it's like a watermark ink. So we're going to do the hooray. Same thing, we're going to stamp that right over top of the word. I'm going to pull it close. Okay. Okay, now we're going to take our gold embossing powder. I'm actually going to bring in the card here so I can use it as a catcher. I'm going to sprinkle the embossing powder over the word. And wherever those little dots are from what we stamped over the word, they'll be picked up with the gold embossing powder. And then we're going to go ahead and heat set it. Okay, that looks pretty good. All right, so let me dump this back in and we'll grab our heat tool. Okay, so this is the Stampin' Up! Heat tool. Okay, so now you can see the gold really nicely since we got it embossed now. All right, so let's grab our big shot. So we're going to go ahead and cut out the gold foil sheet with the medium stitch season framelits. Now these are available only until August 31st or until supplies run out. Okay, so there's our shape. And then we're going to cut the smaller one out with the Make-A-Wish. This fits in there really nicely. Okay. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so let's go ahead and move the big shot. All right, so let's bring in our card base, and I'm just going to go ahead and fold the score lines. I want to make sure they butt up really nicely in the center. I'm going to take my bone folder and make a really nice crease here with the score lines. Okay, so we're going to also bring in these pieces here. We're going to go ahead and fold those score lines. Now you don't have to do this section if you don't want to. This piece is going to go in this side over here. So it's just going to sit on the edge just like that. And then this piece was going to go on this side over here. So we're going to go ahead and adhere these two pieces down. Okay, so look how the illusion looks when it's closed. So you get like the same stripes and then the balloons. It looks really pretty nice. Okay, so I'm just scoring the lines again. Make sure the card folds flat, nice. See, then when it opens up, it looks like that. Isn't that awesome? Okay, so let's take our insert. Okay, and then we're going to put our Make-A-Wish, it's your birthday, right on the front of the gold piece. Okay, so now the trick to putting the layer on the front is you want to make sure that you want to keep your card so it opens up like this. So you don't want to put it, because we're only going to put adhesive on one side, but it's only going to be in this corner here. Because if you put it all on the back side on this one side, it's going to seal up this panel over here, so you won't be able to open it up like that. So just keep that in mind. So you want to put adhesive right here only. And then I'm going to put some adhesive at the bottom section right here. Okay, and then you're just going to put that right on the front of your card. Okay, so then it opens up like that. Isn't that adorable? Oh my gosh, I love this fun fold. Okay, so here's the other one. And then here's the one that I used with the same designer paper, but we used the lovely lipstick for the stamping and then also the cardstock to match the color on the outside. Isn't that awesome? All right, so then a quick reminder, don't forget to check out my double chocolate candy holder. The link is below for my glitter pit video that we filmed yesterday live. Okay, so if you have any questions, just let me know. I'll have all the items listed below for all these projects. And then don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss any future videos. Okay, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you later. Bye.